Welcome back, everyone, to Cisco Virtual Kitchen's Influencer Fridays. And if you've been with us before, every Friday, young chefs on the rise are reviewing products available from Cisco they've never tried before. Will they rate them good, great, or wow? I'm your host, Roger Bodwin. With me today, Chef Jesse. How are you, Jesse? Welcome back.
Hey, Roger, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Awesome. Awesome. Another great show. What do you got for us today, Jesse?
Oh, we have dessert for breakfast this morning. Our friends at Sara Lee sent
Awesome.
us some awesome cheesecakes, and so we've got three different flavors that we're gonna try and talk about here.
My favorite
Um,
dessert.
they're incredible. Well, I hope these ones specifically are. But what we've got is pre-packaged individual sized mini cheesecakes, and the folks over there sent us three flavors to try today. So we've got our original creamy classic flavor. We've got strawberry, and then we've also got a nice salted caramel. So really nice variety of flavors to try this morning.
Right on. Which one are you going to start with?
I think I'm going to just start with the plain. I think that's an awesome baseline to start with here.
Mhm.
And the base here is a vanilla cookie. So I'm really excited to try that crust out. Now, the cool thing about these, Roger, I mean, we've talked a little bit about it on previous shows, but just with everything going on over the last year, the fact that they're prepackaged, I think is really interesting because I could see a lot of opportunities with just making sure that everyone gets their own dessert and there's no kind of other people touching things and all those sorts of things with everything we've gone through. That's great. It's really creamy. I'll be honest with you, I've had cheesecakes in restaurants before that didn't stack up to these. So, the folks at Sara Lee have sent these to me about a week and a half ago now. And I'll be honest, it's been hard to not try them to this point.
Did you get a sense? I'm sure the packaging says, but what's the shelf life on that, Jesse?
It doesn't actually say as far as I could determine. These may have been samples, but I would imagine you've got a pretty decent shelf life on these. I would have no problem. Like these have been in my deep freeze, and they look, just as if they came right out of the factory. There's no, signs that they've been frozen or anything like that. So I bet you could keep them in your freezer
Right.
for
Excellent.
quite a while. Yeah.
So
for sure.
there's no loss of flavor with the freezing versus refrigeration.
None. Like I said, I've had some cheesecakes in restaurants before that definitely didn't stack up to these. Now the cool thing, really quick here, and I'll show you once we get to the strawberry, but they come in these little cups. So
Yes.
again, you can eat them wherever you are. Really, all you need is a fork or a spoon. But then you can take them out like I did with the plain, and you can kind of turn them into a presented plate, which I've done with the strawberry.
Let me
Before we
ask you
get
a
to this,
question while you're on that point. Is it easy to pop it out of the cup without destroying the presentation? Because obviously in a restaurant setting, you want the presentation to be really nice and it should stay intact. And they look circular to me, right?
yeah, absolutely. So, with the way that they're set up, you can just pop them out on the cutting board. The plain one came right out.
Oh yeah,
Salted
perfect.
caramel one also just came right out.
Nice.
Or also too, the container was really easy to cut, which is the one I did
Mhm.
the first time.
Great.
And we've got the salted caramel here, and we've got some amazing toppings. It definitely looks restaurant quality. I could eat that one all the time. That's definitely a wow.
All right. One great one. Wow.
Yeah, you've definitely still got the creamy texture from what you'd expect in just a plain cheesecake. But the richness of the chocolate and the salted caramel there really comes through. Pardon me.
Yeah.
All right.
The topping looked really wonderful.
Yeah, really. I mean, actually. And then the last one, we've got strawberry. And, I've talked a little bit about how they'd be good for on the go or making sure that everyone has their kind of single serve. But obviously, we work in restaurants and we cater to a lot of restaurants. So all I did here was take the strawberry one that I was given, and I just cut it in half, shingled it, put it on the plate, and then just did up a little bit of strawberry coulis. and just kind of plated it as you would see in a restaurant. And if I was given this at a restaurant, I wouldn't think twice. I wouldn't bat an eye. It looks
It does.
absolutely the quality that I would expect.
Yeah, when I ran restaurants, it's like everything that we plated had to have what I call wow factor. And it's funny because wow is how you rated the salted caramel one. But wow factor is when the camera phones kind of come out and people don't even want to dig into the dish, whether it's a dessert or an entree. And it's like they've got to take a photo and post it to social media. And what a marketing hook that is. So, and I knew that you were going to do something special as a presentation if you were actually serving a guest in a restaurant. You mentioned the strawberry coulis, and that looks really, really beautiful the way you plated that.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much that you can do with these. It's the wheels have been spinning for about a week now, so really excited. But I'll dig into the strawberry one here. Yeah, again, it's a wow. I can't tell you, Roger. I'm really impressed with these desserts overall, and just the versatility, especially in this day and age, as well as the flavors. Like these are really, really quality desserts. And one of the cool things I noticed on the package was just the fact that there's no artificial flavors and no artificial colors. And then when I looked at the ingredients, which is something
Beautiful.
that I've done as we've been doing these shows, there wasn't anything that I couldn't pronounce. And that's a pretty telltale sign for me as a chef that this is made with some quality stuff. And again, I just love the individual packaging as well.
Did that come in as a case with a mixed variety, or did they come in individually by the case? Like, how are they packaged when, a restaurant would order them off the Cisco truck?
Absolutely. So Ryan over at Sara Lee sent us 3 flavors in 3 individual cases. I'm not sure if they do a variety pack, but trust me, when you have a bite of these or your guest has a bite of these, you won't be buying variety packs. You'll be buying them by the case per flavor because they're that good.
Wow, that's great. Okay, so was that a wow as well?
That was a wow, yeah, for sure. I'm going to be finishing that as soon as we get off air here.
2 wows and a great. Well, I know I'm having cheesecake for dessert tonight because that's my favorite dessert. So I'm glad you had a chance to review those. Fantastic, Jesse. Thanks so much for joining us. And to our audience, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next Friday on Influencer Fridays. Don't miss it.